Alright, welcome back guys to another wild event video my character has done. In this video you will be seeing a debate being taken place for the mayor of Saint Denis. Before this, some issues arised and whatnot, so this isn't really the final verdict, but it is something that has never been seen that my character ended up putting together. All I'm going to say is you can cut the tension with a knife. Other than that, though, I hope you guys enjoy, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Alrighty dighty.
Your hand sometimes.
Oh god. Oh god. Well, let's see how quickly this fills up.
Miss Sunday's down at the telegram station.
Okay. I will say this.
Nobody in Emerald.
Okay. Yeah, I went through Emerald before I went to Valentine, and last minute I thought of getting some food, and then there's also cigars and cigarettes in there if you guys need anything.
Oh, good. Yeah, I did bring some extra food just in case.
Yeah, I thought of it last minute. I'm like, usually with all my events, I at least have food and stuff like that. Like I cater for people, so.
Ciggies.
And go get them.
Ciggies.
Just make sure you don't take them all, though. Yep. All right.
Appreciate it.
Yep. Oh god. All right. Can I get everyone's attention? This shit's gonna start now, please. So please take your seats.
Want me upstage?
Yeah. Yeah. We'll go in the back for a minute. Can I have Pearly and Carlo over here, please, in the back?
All right, fellas.
Fuck. Oh god. Yeah, me trying to get on this stage is fucking fun. Howdy, howdy. All right. So, does it matter which one of you guys go first, or who would like to go first? Here?
I don't really care.
Both is fine with me.
All right. Well, Pearly, would you like to then go first?
Yeah, sure, I can go first.
All right. So
they
how
got a change room here?
do they?
I noticed that. That's nice.
Yeah, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. If
You
you.
was saying?
Yeah. Yeah, so pretty much how it's gonna go is I'm just gonna announce that you guys are gonna just be doing your speeches and why, it would, you would fit well in, the whole spiel. And then after that, then I will have both of you come up, and then the audience is pretty much who's gonna vote. They're just gonna stand up. Everyone's gonna be seated, or even if people are standing in the back, they're just gonna raise their hands pretty much. And then I'm gonna say, we're gonna extend it due to like the fluctuations of times till the end of this week.
Right. How long do you think this thing going? This right here. How long do you think it's gonna be?
I have no idea. I can never tell. Especially especially say if somebody takes a nap. Like it's you never know.
Yeah.
So
Carlo, hold on. Carlo, you plan on doing a longer speech or?
I got about a page.
About a page. All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
all right.
Yeah,
So
it
you're
shouldn't be too long.
all right. So Pearly, you're okay to go first then?
Yeah, no problem at all.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right. All right. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Saint Denis debates. Today we are going to be having Mr. Pearly with Mr. Carlo here. They're going to start off with their speeches, and then after that, the audience is pretty much the way it's going to work is you guys are going to stand pretty much either for Mr. Pearly or for Carlo to vote. This voting, though, is going to extend, though, for people who can't attend or who never got a chance to send in their votes until the end of this week. But your votes are going to count now. And then the people who have never sent in votes before will be able to, as long as they are from Saint Denis. And yeah, so after that as well, when after they're done their speeches, Is he okay? Am I good to go?
What did he say?
I don't know what he said. I couldn't hear what he said.
I don't think you have to stop.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I didn't. I thought he said stop. So yeah. So after their speeches too, before you guys vote, if there's any questions you guys have, just raise your hands and then just ask the person to my right or my left. But other than that, Pearly, you have the stage.
Sure. It is nice to see all of you. My name is Pearly Duckworth. I do recognize most folks here in the crowd, but not each and everybody. I would like to say that while I'm talking, if there's any questions y'all have as I'm talking, feel free to ask. That's fine with me too.
Mhm.
So to talk a little bit about this whole mayor thing that came about. How long was it? About a month ago, Ivy.
Yeah, a month and a half ago.
Yeah, about a month and a half ago. I had already pretty much assumed the position of a mayor in Saint Denis even beforehand. I've been in the city my whole life. I was born in Saint Denis. I've been partaking in all types of business ventures in the city for years now, since about 1901.
Mhm.
There's a lot that goes into it. I believe the duties of this mayor that I spoke to Ms. Hill about.
Mhm.
There's a lot of things I've already been doing, and it is interesting to see in the last about a month and a half, ever since this thing started to come to be, I took a little bit of a step back, and by that I mean the most important thing that comes to taking care of a city like Saint Denis is business relations and overall relations with people all around the crossing, not just Saint Denis. There's been rough times in the city over the years. They usually don't last for too long. Sometimes there might be a little bit of conflict that happens that does end up in the city. What me and my folks have done over the years, we be doing our damnness to make sure it don't come to the streets and it stays out of town. We be pretty successful with that, I would say. As y'all know, if y'all live in the city, it ain't like Valentine, it ain't like Blackwater. They ain't robberies every day. Sure, robberies do happen, but they're a dime a dozen. Not too often. You compare your experience in the city with anybody from Valentine, Blackwater. I'm sure your time has been a lot more better.
I just realized where the fuck did they all go?
To the relations I spoke of. I know folks from Lemoyne to New Austin. And I do my best to keep those relations the best I can.
I don't see. I see.
Last month and a half.
I don't know where his family. I don't know if they're sitting down or what.
How well have other people in the city taken care of their relations with others in the whole crossing? We see an influx of cowboys nowadays. Now, ain't nothing wrong with if you work at a ranch or ride a horse. When I say cowboys, I'm talking about the outlaw type. They seem to be coming around a whole lot more. And I'm thinking, is there nobody else in the city that's taking care and making sure that this don't happen? It seems like there ain't. Now, I'm sure, I'm not Carlo here. I know you came to the city a few months ago. Well, hold on, sir, 1 second. So I'm not putting that fully on you. You're building your own thing, right? So it's understandable. Go ahead. You had a question?
Yeah, what businesses have you been involved in and are currently involved in right now? Just I haven't been around that long, so I'm curious.
Right. So my main line of work is I look after the undertaker's unit in the crossing. I look out for folks that's in the undertaker business. We manage most of the funerals in the crossing. I make sure that the work gets spread around amongst the other undertakers. We don't have too many, sadly.
Oh God.
But that has been.
And this is going to be the issue of what I
I'm sure a lot of y'all
addressed
know the Blue Pearl
with people knowing you more than him.
I was over there operating from I would say February 1901 until about September.
We'll see. I think he's got a lot more friends here tonight than I do.
Helped establish that place. Still going to this day. And I say it's doing pretty good.
Well, we'll see what happens.
All right. So back to what I was saying.
Mm-hmm.
This influx of outlaws coming through the city. While I don't want the city to suffer, it has shaken me a tad bit to see that taking a step back from that and leaving that responsibility for somebody else, it would leave me worried. Therefore, I figured, since Ivy Hill put this thing together, I would sign up and partake. As for the businesses in the city, I'm aware of the business council, which I've never attended myself. I have attended the ones in the past that have been run by different folks all over the years.
Mm-hmm.
I've heard this one that's currently ongoing is a whole lot better than the ones in the past. Because the ones in the past, it was a big mess. I don't know if anybody here took part in those.
I don't know if they have or not. I know I.
That I'm saying the one of the mayor duties were to keep in touch with the businesses. That is something that I am looking to do.
Mm-hmm.
That is maybe something that I have not done so much, especially with the folks from the business council, because I don't truly even know who all is over there. It'll be an easy fix though.
Only me.
Only me. The next one.
Ivy just runs the whole thing.
Support needed, whether it be financial or whatever. I'm here to provide. Me and my folks, we got open doors for anybody. Y'all know where we stay. I'm knocking on the door, send a telegram. We can discuss things.
The thing is, though, like, people know their family history and stuff like that. It's so hard for people to go. Oh,
That Sunday.
Yes. Hello. I guess I was curious. I appreciate your interest in helping out the businesses, but I guess I had a question of what your should you become mayor, what would your perfect vision of the city be? Whether that's including in your involvement or a change you wish to see. I guess other than the perhaps the disappearance of the ne'er-do-wells who come through.
I would say the disappearance of the unsavory type, it will happen automatically. Not by disappearance, just to clarify. Just saying that they might not come around as much.
because he has his family backing him up.
Not making nobody disappear here. Make that clear. My ideal Saint Denis is something that it was some time ago. They had there was every single business in the city was occupied by somebody. We had folks at the barbershop, we had folks at the general store, we had folks at the Bastille, the Blue Pearl, you name it, the gun store, even the stable. And it wasn't a case of, you got to stop by at a certain time. These places, they were open and they have folks working. They have folks working the early shift, the late shift, the middle shift. It was pretty much, as soon as you get up in the morning till you go to sleep, you go wherever, you will be served at an establishment. And that is something that I can see happening again, and I wish to see happen again. But, a lot of folks don't want to work for free or just work for tips. So
yeah, it's also another thing too with updates and stuff like that.
Throw money away for no reason.
And like the new things that happen, like there's not
good,
really
good little pitch,
anything like people can do. Like the thing is, like every saloon is the same, right? The alcohol might be different
to make sure you can pay your folks that work.
But all the saloons are the same. Like it's not like you can like go in and like make customized stuff. Like I mentioned it in like a suggestion where it would be nice to have it where unique saloons had unique things that would help your person out, and it would it would help like bring more morale. Oh my gosh, to those places.
Question, thank you.
Oh God.
Any other questions? Anybody?
Nope, doesn't look like it.
No? All right. Well, to close it off, like I said, I was born in Lemoyne. I lived in Saint Denis my whole life. I look to die in Saint Denis whenever that day may come. And I hope nothing but the best for this city, our city. Truly. Thank you.
All right. All right. Well, thank you for that, Pearly. Carlo, you can go up next, and then we'll just do that. Then we'll have you see if anyone wants to ask you questions while you're speaking.
Sure.
Make it go by quicker. Oh.
I do.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for coming out tonight. I'm sure most of you know, but just in case you don't, my name is Carlo Barletti. I moved down to the crossing around the beginning of October, so we're approaching 4 or 5 months now. But I'd like to start this introductory speech here by emphasizing how grateful I am to be in this position, and I realize that the amount of trust and faith that goes into each and every vote, and I'm thankful that there are people who are willing to place this trust and faith in me. I'd also like to acknowledge the renown and the history of Mr. Pearly Duckworth, and I'm thrilled to be sharing the stage with him today. With all that being said, I'm excited to inform you all of my intentions and plans of action if elected. As I've been saying, my priorities as mayor would be to ensure the prosperity, safety, and liveliness of businesses in Saint Denis. I intend to act as a representative of the best interests of business owners and citizens alike here in the city. In order to see these priorities through, I intend to maintain a steady dialogue with you folks, or as much as you folks would be willing to have with me. And I plan on breathing new life back into the Saint Denis marketplace in particular, providing businesses in the city with opportunities to reach new customers and sell their wares at larger gatherings. As many of you know, the hosting
I'm gonna go calm those horses down
organization
for a
of
moment.
events is my main source of income, and I intend to use my skills and expertise in this manner as a medium.
Oh, there goes the snake. Calm down, you fucking horse. Oh my god, just get on the fucking horse. Just get on the horse. Just get on the horse. I can't. Stop! Fuck off! There, shut up. There. Jesus. This is why I should have told people to flee their horses, but it's fine. There we go. Fucking stupid snake.
As you know, we host a lot of events, like I said, and obviously we've had sponsorships, and we have all folks, not just from the city, but from all
Oh, am I
different
stuck?
settlements and walks of life around the crossing attend our events. And as a result, I've been able to meet a plethora and a variety of different folks who live here in Saints Crossing. So I'd like to preface it by no means, given my short term of stay here in the crossing, that connections are a consequence or a shortcoming of mine. I'd like to think that, you know, with conversations from, I believe, 2 of the incoming mayors from both Valentine and Blackwater, that
Oh my god, Carlo, shut up!
Healthy relationships
Shut up!
with some of the leaders of
Oh my god!
and I think that's another thing that's important for somebody.
I'm
in
gonna
this role to
slap Carlo
achieve
afterwards.
and, take
Oh,
ownership
why did
of.
he say that?
Managing relationships between towns can only increase business that occurs between them as well. I think this is something that could definitely improve between Saint Denis and a lot of the other settlements around the crossing. And I think that reviving the marketplace.
Ivy's just gonna fucking start executing people left, right, and center. Because they know.
Not just
Andy Cabbage, and they know he's mayor, so they're probably like, "What the fuck is he talking about?"
Saint Denis, and provide business owners with areas to grow their business and expand the consumer base. Ultimately, the way I view this position is more of a bastion of business rather than some kind of political figure.
Mm-hmm.
So, in order to do so, I feel that it would be the elected's job to oversee the influx of wealth coming.
Oh my fucking god!
So, whether it's through hosting events, bringing businesses together in Saint Denis, I think that would be the best way to achieve
Shut the
something
fuck
like
up.
that.
I'm killing this snake.
Like I said, I certainly intend to maintain a healthy dialogue with all of the business owners.
Where's this fucking snake? I'm fucking gonna kill it. Where is it? Stupid fuck. Yeah, you're fine now. Calm down. It's dead. It's not gonna fucking slither its way back. Stupid thing.
Introducing them to all the wonderful businesses that call Saint Denis home. Yeah, sure, go ahead.
I hope you don't fire me for putting you on the spot, but it's only fair I ask you the same question I asked Pearly.
Sure.
What businesses and say events you've been involved in, and what have you been involved in the past?
Right. Yeah. So.
Oh my god! Can somebody? I need to tell people to flee their horses afterwards.
In Saint Denis. We're open every Thursday night, about 8:30 Eastern time.
Who is spazzing here? Who's spazzing?
Spend some money, play some gambling games.
Oh, it's the. Is there another snake over here? No? Okay. I just want to make sure.
The Lemoyne Gaming Association, and also known
I think it's just the horse is going.
Through the LGA, we host
whatever.
a variety of different sporting and gambling events. Most of you are familiar with the horse racing events that we've done in the past and had some success doing. We do intend to continue doing those, and I believe our next one will probably be happening within the first couple weeks of February here. We've also just announced that we'll be coming out with some more of the Flampet games that we were talking about a few months ago.
I'm gonna fucking start shooting people's horses.
So that's another sporting event that we'll be organizing and hosting towards the back half of the month. And lastly, next Friday is another one of our new events, the War of Wits. It's a comedy competition.
It's so stupid. Like, if I go over there, they're quiet. When I come over here, they're fucking loud as hell.
In front of a panel of judges and
Shut
a
up!
audience, and they'll have to improvise responses to these challenges and prompts to invoke laughter and comedic relief for the audience and the judges. And ultimately, there'll be a winner determined at the end. But this is something that we plan on making a recurring thing as well. Is that to answer your question?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
You sure? Go ahead.
Hey, with all of the events and businesses that you have already under your belt and consistently working with, how do you intend to put together enough time for being mayor and being able to delegate tasks, businesses, and that such?
Okay, you guys are not helping out everybody. Okay, you're fine. You're fine.
Involved in many of the events that we host, whether it's secretaries, security, that type of thing. Just people to help me organize in general. So, I
think it's the wagon. Or is it this horse in the bush here?
more of a workload in their hands if required. I think that's another good thing
Okay, it's just I can't tell if it's them going wild or what.
A week at the latest, or at the least. You know, sometimes we'll have 2 or 3 a week, but that'll be more of a rare occasion. So, you know,
So next time we're gonna tell people to flee their horses because my sanity is fucking gone.
I'd like to think that I can have a lot more time to deal with other responsibilities that come with this role.
Mm-hmm.
Did that answer your question?
Yeah, that's good for me.
All right. Anybody else? You sure, go ahead.
So you spoke about the different events and primarily sporting events that you oversee as part of the Lemoyne Gaming Organization.
Oh, it's a guy in the corner that I was talking
Right.
Association?
Lemoyne Gaming Association, yeah.
Okay, good. So, I guess my question is, I haven't really seen you at any Saint Denis-based gaming events. In particular, there have been a few events at the Lion's Den, the King of the Ring, that have gone on in these past couple weeks that I have not seen you or anyone with you at, but you have been to events around the crossing, from what I hear. So, do you plan on attending any of those events? And
Yeah, he does have to show face and support these people.
At that point,
You have to.
how do you view the Crossing Boxing Association that has been announced as well a few weeks back, about a month back now?
See, this is where Ivy would also be very dangerous as being mayor, because I know.
Those King of the Ring fights typically are hosted around 7 o'clock Eastern Time, correct?
Yeah, 7:30 p.m. Friday.
Okay. Typically, I'm usually just waking up a little bit after that or at that time, you know, certain special events, you know, like this debate where, you know, I'd like to try to adequately oblige by some of the time restrictions of other people. You know, I can make exceptions, but sometimes events taking place prior to 8 o'clock can be challenging for me to attend. Though I certainly will try to make an effort going forward to attend events that may take place a bit before my typical wake-up time. And then the other part of your question was about the boxing association.
Is it the same thing?
You know, I be honest, I'm not especially familiar with this association, but I'm certainly looking forward to learning more. You know, I'm still relatively new to the whole fighting business. I mean, I've only hosted one event, and I was over on Guam, so we haven't happened to get involved with too much of that around the crossing so far. But it's certainly something I'm interested in and would love to hear more about.
All right. That's it for me.
Wonderful. Yeah, sure, sweetheart. Go ahead.
Oh.
Are looking to disrupt and
Oh, so, Sunday, are you shouting, by the way?
Your voice a little bit?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm very
No, you're okay. You're it.
So my question was in regard to Mr. Duckworth's stance when it comes to people who are looking to come into the city and I guess do harm to the citizens. What's your opinion and plan to help mitigate that danger?
Well, look, I did say that the safety of businesses was one of the priorities that I plan on putting an emphasis on.
See, the thing is, Ivy has all of these questions already answered. And, like, I always think 3 steps ahead. Like, I know how to pinpoint all of these issues.
And, you know, it's certainly does not ease my heart to see. I think that the way I would go about attacking this issue would be to speak with the business owners directly and ask them what difficulties they've experienced firsthand through their business, whether it's been people coming in harassing.
And now he's
their,
repeating what Ivy told him, which is good.
You know, whatever it may be, and you know, figuring out a way with them to collaboratively address the
Mhm.
Thank you.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Sure thing. Go ahead.
Hello, I have a question for both candidates, if that's all right.
Mhm.
Sure.
My name is Owen. You might know me as the bartender at the Bastille. My question for the candidates is, we all recognize the problems of these musty, louse-ridden cowboy culties shooting up the place and robbing everyone all the time. But not enough is being done to eliminate the filth and parasites they bring to our fair city. We shouldn't have to worry about getting ringworm while also worrying about if we're going to be shot. So, my question is, where do you stand on forced bathing checkpoints at the Saint Denis bridges for residents of roads and Valentine?
I love that. I love that.
Go ahead first, Carlo.
Well, look, there ain't no law against being unsanitary. As,
Maybe
fuck.
there should be.
It should be.
believe me, if there was legislative power involved with this position, that would certainly be something that I would think about addressing. But unfortunately, I think that may be above the role. But if there was something to do with it, I would certainly be more than willing to promote the advertisements of local bathhouses, and perhaps work some deal out with the bathhouses in the city to encourage visitors to make stops by.
Mhm.
Say, can you repeat that question one more time for me, please?
Alright, so the question is about having forced bathing checkpoints at the bridges of Saint Denis for residents of roads and Valentine.
Right.
So we don't get the ringworm.
Yeah, you know what? That should be an easy thing to do. I'm good friends with Mama Christine from the Valentine.
Oh.
For the bath up too, we can borrow.
Oh, that's amazing.
For them at that
Yeah, we do.
bathhouse.
I will say, additionally, we do also have vouchers that we promote and sell to our customers for a very low price at the Corrigan Club. So, vouchers for the Valentine Bathhouse. I'd be more than willing to do the same for businesses that are here in Saint Denis as well.
All right.
Alright, thank you very much.
It's already 8 o'clock. Okay. All right. Is it? Nope.
Yeah, go ahead.
So there's been a clear established rule here that there's definitely been an increase in, let's say, outlaw activity in the city in most recent times, especially when Parley here stepped away. Now, my question would be, since Parley has a history of, I'd say, just naturally deterring that type of behavior in the city, I would ask, what sets you apart? What makes you unique in that regard?
Yeah, that's not a bad question. That's also a good question.
Good question. What makes me unique? Well, I'd like to think that everybody likes making money, right? Is there anybody here who doesn't like making money? So, the way that I like to grow my relationships and ultimately
This is
improve connections and grow my business is to like I've mentioned, make good relationships with people around the crossing. Now, this is something that I think could certainly help in regards to doing business with other businesses around the crossing. Friends have other friends, right? And if somebody develops a good reputation with other businesses around the crossing, then that good reputation is bound to grow. So I'd like to think that people wouldn't want to harass or cause issues for somebody who, potentially provides a lot of business to, other people that they're friendly with. Nobody wants to piss off their friends, right?
okay. I don't know what just happened.
Sure thing, Miss Sunday.
I guess for people who are newer to the city, what I guess this is for Mr. Duckworth. What has been your method of encouraging people to leave the city alone?
To leave the city alone?
Yes, in regards to the previous question about what Mr. Belletti might do to discourage outlaw activity.
Well, there's a few different ways to approach it. One of the things that I use for my advantage, with no shame, is I tend to know somebody that they know and look to in high regard. You know, I like to establish a relationship with these folks, even if they, folks somewhat fresh off the train, they always know somebody somewhere. So there's more often than not, there's a common friend, and then I make sure that they are aware that it's more profitable for them to take their business elsewhere, and by business I mean bad business. And if they don't heed me when I say so, over the years they tend to find out.
I see. Thank you.
Okay. All right. Does anyone have any final questions for any of the two gentlemen on the stage before we get to the voting? Gonna take that as a no. All right. So with that concluded, how this is gonna work is, as I said before, this voting is still gonna extend, but this is nice to have something like this so you can at least hear out both the candidates. So what I'm gonna do is, all you guys are gonna do is stand up to vote for either or, and then I'll tally it up, and yeah, we'll just go from there. So we'll start off with and the people who are standing as well, just raise your hands. It's easier that way too. So for all the votes here, for Mr. Purley, either raise your hands or stand up, please, and then stay standing until I say ready. To the fellow that's pointing, are you trying to raise your hands or are you pointing? Thank you. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
People can abstain and vote later, right? If they want to be anonymous.
Oh god. Sure. All right. So everyone else, you can lower your hands and then sit back down. And then those who want to vote for Carlo, please do the same. Raise your hands or stand up. One, two, three. The miss who's pointing. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 1, 2, 3.
I think she's trying to vote.
Yep. All right.
Unless she's pointing at a danger across yonder.
Ignore them behind the crate. They're not here. They're yeah.
I believe that's 4.
Yep. All right. So with that, I have all that tallied up, and I appreciate everyone for coming. This is something new, and I just wanted to say how it would fare out, and I hope you all enjoyed this. And when everything at the end of this week is all concluded, the poster up by the Telegram office will have your winning mayor. They will be in, I would say, in office for 2 months, and yeah, we'll see how it goes. This is almost like a trial run as well, as legit as it can be. Again, just testing waters and see how far we can actually get with this, and who knows, maybe in the future it will actually be a government thing. You never know. But I do appreciate everyone's for stopping by. If there's any questions or anything that you guys would enjoy to see to make better for the future events for the mayor down the road, please feel free to reach out to me. And other than that, these crates on the side here have food, drinks, and cigars and cigarettes. Please help yourselves. And before we conclude, actually, do any of the two gentlemen on the stage here have any final words?
I would like to say thank you for all who voted.
Mm-hmm.
I wish all of you would write my Telegram down. If you have any further questions or anything you wish to talk about, feel free to reach out. My Telegram is DK105. That is Dog Killer 105.
Wonderful. Yeah. I suppose I'll do the same thing. Though my Telegram number is not too hard to find. There's always the sign right in front of the cardigan. But yeah, if anybody has any questions for me or business inquiries, my Telegram number is KJ182. It's King Judge 182.
All right. And with that, we're gonna conclude this. And I appreciate everyone for coming by.
Yeah, sure thing.
All right, come here, Carlo.
And it's a fucking water, mate.
I mean, I have some milk in one of those crates over there, so you can help yourself.
You too now.
Oh, God.
Thank you, Miss Hill.
Of course.
Yeah, Ivy, thank you very much.